Are you worried about SEO scams? Well, in this video, we're going to cover 5 ways to avoid SEO scams that could destroy your website and cost you thousands of dollars. So it's so important to watch this video because it will save you time, money, and energy. And make sure you stick around to the end because number 5 is a game changer. So if you want to protect your business and grow your website without getting burned, then this video is for you. And you know, thousands of website owners have already been burned by SEO scammers. It's very easy to do, and that's why I've created this video. Plus, at the end of the video, I'll cover some bonus tips on how to avoid scam artists and make sure you don't get conned. So let's jump straight in. So tip number 1 is to make sure you're very careful with impossible results. So many SEOs are going to say, right, I can get you the #1 spot on Google within X amount of months. It's guaranteed. Just sign up and we'll do it. And the biggest problem with this is that when it comes to Google, no one can guarantee you this. It's impossible. It's bullshit, right? So there's so many factors outside of your control when it comes to Google. You know, you've got competitors, algorithmic updates, and all these other factors, which mean that no one can guarantee you the #1 spot. And they're either lying to you or they're misleading you. And that's a huge problem for you. Can you trust someone who's going to mislead you? I don't think so. And that's why you have to realize that, okay, no one can guarantee the result, but actually if someone's got proven results, good case studies, good reviews, and they've got a good strategy that actually makes sense to use, then of course it is going to improve your rankings gradually. It's just a matter of time, and that's the best strategy to use. Now keep watching because number 2 is going to make or break your website, and that is backlinks. Okay, backlinks are the most important ranking factor for SEO, but at the same time, they're the #1 reason why most websites get de-indexed by Google, get penalized, and get put in the naughty corner by Google. So you have to be very careful with the type of backlinks you build, because you can build backlinks the right way or the wrong way. You've got black hat, white hat, crap hat, and the biggest problem is if you don't build the right type of backlinks, you're the one who's going to get burned. So you know, SEOs will come along and they'll say, right, I can build you 1,000 backlinks, but actually at the same time they're terrible, low quality backlinks that are black hat that you don't want to your site. You know, maybe they're using PBNs or blog comments or spammy forums, and this is a huge problem for you. So you have to be very aware of the type of backlinks you're getting. How is your SEO going to build them, and what are they going to do to make sure they're high quality links to your site? Because backlinks drive authority to your site. So for example, with my own clients, I'm very transparent about the way I build backlinks. I explain the whole strategy before we start working together, and that's something you want when it comes to hiring someone. Now make sure you stick around to number 5 because it's going to show you exactly how to build high quality backlinks to your site, plus many others. Number 3, don't hire anyone with no proven results. Okay, they may be great at selling SEO to you, they're very convincing, very persuasive, but at the same time, if an SEO has no proven results, then how do you know that they're actually good at the job? So just don't hire anyone. Check the case studies, check the reviews, check the testimonials, and make sure that this person is very confident in what they can do and they have a proven track record. It's so important, right? A good SEO has their own projects and websites that they're already making money with, because if they're that good at SEO, then they can do it for their clients, but they can also do it for their own websites too, and that's something you want to look for. It's like if you have a chef but they won't eat their own food, you're not going to hire them because they don't have any confidence in themselves, so why would you? So once you realize this, it's very powerful, especially when you combine it with tip number 4, which I'll come to shortly. But yeah, basically just check the case studies, reviews, and testimonials before you hire anyone. So number 4, and this is something you may not have thought about before, and that is transparency. You should understand exactly what your SEO is doing and how they're going to do it and how they're going to get the results that you need for your website. And if you don't do this, you're taking huge risks, okay? So you may think, right, okay, SEO is for those geeks over there. I don't need to do it. It's too technical. But actually, you should have a very basic understanding of how SEO works, because if you don't, then it's very easy to do something wrong. You may not realize that it's happening in the first place, and your SEO is hiding something from you, and you don't even know it. So that's why it's so important to have that transparency and honesty. And you should ask yourself, okay, what's the SEO going to do? How are they going to do it? And are they being honest and upfront with you? Because if they're not, damn, you're taking a huge risk and you shouldn't do that. So when you're hiring an SEO, it's like the opposite of a magician. A good SEO always reveals their tricks because they're honest, transparent, and upfront and open with you. And if they're not doing that, then how can you trust them? Because it's like a partnership. When you work with an SEO, they're like your main man for your website, and you want them to do a great job. So we're on to the final tip, and this is huge, but first let me ask you a question. Do you want the Toyota Prius or do you want the Bentley? Because when it comes to SEO, the cheapest option is usually the worst and usually a scam, to be honest, okay? Because they're either not going to get you results or it's a total con, okay? When it comes to SEO, no self-respecting, high-quality freelancer or agency will offer low prices, because SEO requires so much thought and care if you're doing it right, and it really requires a lot of time and a lot of energy to make sure you get the results that you need. And that's why no SEO freelancer or agency is going to charge cheap prices. And you really have to ask yourself, do you want cheap or do you want quality? It's a mindset, right? So when it comes to your business, Do you want McDonald's or do you want Michelin star? You know, for example, my clients are ready to invest in me and I'm far from the cheapest, but at the same time, they're going to make 10x that in the profits from their website and SEO. So really focus on making sure you buy quality, not quantity. Make sure you don't go for the cheapest price because that's only going to burn you in the long run. And it's a very poor mindset to have. Now, before you hire anyone, don't move because I'm about to explain 3 ways to spot an SEO scammer. And if you miss this, you're screwed. So make sure you keep watching. Number 1 is to make sure that if someone asks for your website login details, before you hire them, you should be very careful about the type of access you give them. Number 2, if they claim to have a special relationship with Google, don't hire that joker. No SEO has a special relationship with Google and they're very secretive about the algorithm they use for ranking websites. Number 3, if your SEO doesn't clearly and properly explain how they're going to grow your website with SEO, they're being ambiguous for a reason. That's a huge red flag and you probably shouldn't hire them. So thanks for watching. I really hope this video helped you. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss another video from me. And if you like this video, YouTube's algorithm is going to bless me, which means I can help more website owners avoid getting scammed with SEO.